Radio V.
Kevin Terry is a gospel singer. He started a group, Kevin Terry and the Predestined.
Oh, there he is. There's this picture.
And he was exposed in a cell phone video of him performing fellatio and to an unknown man, and then
I love how formal fellatio.
and
he was given a serious Hummer.
Yeah.
It was serious.
Oh, I didn't see it.
And
Maybe he was clearing his throat for performance.
Yes, it's been all over. It's been all over the internet, and his retaliation was an elaborate quote from the Bible, basically summing up that the only person that is allowed to judge is God.
That's so rich coming from a gospel singer. Only God can judge me.
And that's why there were so many comments to that point.
Oh my God!
Whether you're spewing at the pulpit about if the biggest problem people are having is if you are in church once a week denouncing the LGBT community and then on the sly doing this type of action that is now viral, then you're a big old hypocrite.
Okay, but that's the question. Was he doing that? Is he standing up in front of crowds denouncing the LGBT community?
That I don't know because I haven't heard one of his sermons.
Yeah.
I love how you just proclaimed that he did. You don't know.
I think he's just putting all people in religions.
I am proclaiming from what I read on the internet. I have not heard one of. I've never been in one of his sermons. I don't know what he says on a Sunday.
He's not a preacher. He's a gospel singer, which is,
But
there's a fine line between the two. You
Right.
preach when you sing, obviously, but yeah.
But I mean, because he uses a lot of.
You preach when you sing.
Yeah, I mean,
singing is supposed
singing
to
is
be
a kind of preaching.
preaching,
It's a kind
right.
of
your soul.
It's a kind of communication.
It's called musical, okay?
No, but I don't know if you're preaching, but maybe you're having a connection with your higher power. I don't know if they're necessarily preaching.
Well, anyway, we're going
Oh,
off.
yeah, they are.
We're going off the
Not
topic
all
a
of
little
them,
bit.
but absolutely,
which,
sure.
But what you were
That's
saying.
part of why you do it.
But Ronnie, I know
you
what you're
preach
saying.
the word through song.
Right.
It's not about you just having your own connection. You're passing that connection on, and you are preaching the word.
But
through
you're
song.
absolutely right. What you said, he's a gospel singer as opposed to a preacher. And I was just referring to preacher because he used so many religious passages from
Right.
the Bible to defend this viral being leaked out.
Well, I think it's important though, but I think it's important to make the distinction that he hasn't. We have no evidence that he's necessarily been denouncing the LGBT community, that he is anti-gay in any form. So this isn't necessarily hypocrisy. It may be closeted. He may not be letting people know that he's gay, but he's. Did you watch the video?
The what of him? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, crazy,
And
right?
it's totally
He's,
explicit.
I know, gravelicious with them.
Very, very explicit for 47 seconds. Yeah, so that was my mistake, Ryan. You're right, because I don't know whether he does denounce the LGBT community. My comment was just based on reading comment after comment of people. On
Most other people's
Okay.
comments are Christians denouncing him.
Oh, shock.
Yeah, which is of course, and that's why he's defending himself, saying, only God can judge me. You guys can't judge me. That's I think a lot of his defense.
Highly
is
religious people are almost always the most hypocritical, which is the most amazing thing.
Right.
Oh, I'm fabulous, and then I'm going to tell you how horrible you are and how you're going to hell and all the things that you're doing wrong. And I think, really?
To me,
this
whole
is certainly
thing-
not a godly way.
This whole thing to me just screams he's just wanting attention from this. I mean, why would he do something like that, knowing what his position is?
Well, we don't know if he posted the video or if it was a disgruntled
either
partner.
Either way, even
A
if
disgruntled
him participating
From
in
the
the
sounds of
video
that video,
being
I don't think
taken-
the partner would be disgruntled.
even if the
Have you ever made a sex tape?
No.
Have you ever made a sex tape?
No.
Have you ever made a sex tape?
Of course.
You're such the Rue McClanahan of our
T Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.